One of my all-time favourite quotes from Glennon Doyle Melton is this: life is beautiful and life is brutal. Life is brutal. And I could not agree more. I'm sure we can all think of times in our lives that have been so beautiful, beautiful moments that have taken our breath away. And equally, times that have been so hard and so brutal that it's taken our breath away, that knocked the wind right out of our sails. I want to talk about those brutal times today because we all go through hard times in our lives. We all face challenges that we have to overcome, that we have to walk through. Sometimes they are unfair and unjust. Sometimes they're really painful. Sometimes they're sad. But whatever times they are, we all go through them. I want to address that today. I want to encourage you today if you are in the midst of a brutal time. There's a story in the Bible in Daniel that I've been reading lately about three guys, funny names but awesome guys, Shadrach, Meshach and Abednego. And they lived in a time where the king was named Nebuchadnezzar, King Nebuchadnezzar. And I want to tell you this story. Nebuchadnezzar was really vain, and he made a big statue full of gold and all of this regal stuff, and he made a decree to all of his land that whenever music played, that everyone had to stop what they were doing and bow down. And if they didn't, they would be thrown into the fiery furnace. Take from it what you will, that was the decree of the time, and it was bow down or die. Now, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were Jews, so they lived with conviction, and they lived under the testament that said we will not bow down or worship any other gods except our own. And so they did not bow down. And as you can imagine, someone snitched on them, and they were brought before the king. And the king gave them this ultimatum. The king said, bow down or be thrown into the furnace. Bow down or die. And what I love is this response that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego gave to Nebuchadnezzar. They said this: "O Nebuchadnezzar, we do not need to defend ourselves before you. If we are thrown into the blazing furnace, the God whom we serve is able to save us. He will rescue us from your power, your majesty. But even if he doesn't, we want to make it clear to you that we will never serve your gods or worship the gold statue you have set up." Essentially, they said respectfully to their king, "We will not bow down. Our God will save us, but even if he doesn't, we will not bow down." And that kind of statement stirs something up in me, and I want it to stir something up in you if you're in the midst of a hard time right now. We need to make some declarations. We need to put our shoulders back, stir up our courage, make a line in the sand, stand our ground, whatever we need to do to look our hard time, our brutal moment, our battle in the face and say, "I will not bow down." So what is the declaration that you need to make today? Is it something that you won't do, or that won't happen, that you won't let happen? Or is it something that you will happen, that you will do? Is it a faith statement? Is it a "my God will heal me, my God will set me free, my God will save me"? Is it a "I will get through this, I will do this, I can do this"? So make that declaration today. But the thing is, and probably the most important thing for me in this verse is the but that comes next. So the declaration is good, but the but even if it doesn't, even if that doesn't happen, I will not bow down. Because let's face it, life is out of our control. We cannot control death. We cannot control natural disasters. We cannot control any other person and what they do to us. So the but is really important. We make our declaration of faith, of positive thinking, whatever that declaration is. But even if that doesn't happen, I will not bow down. I will not be crushed by these circumstances. I will not bend the knee and succumb. I will stand strong. I will stand my ground. I will not bow down. I want to encourage you today in that. I hope that you get as much stirring up of courage and stirring up of faith and stirring up of strength and tenacity and a bit of sass thrown in for good measure. Make your declaration, but don't forget your but But even if that doesn't happen, I will not bow down. Don't bow down, Brave Girl. We are cheering you on. A whole community are cheering you on. We're praying for you. We believe in you. And we love you.